You know, I see all the times different YouTube videos called "This YouTuber ended their career in one singular post." You know, like all of these videos here. I have no idea if they're real or not. But I do know of a YouTuber who did actually have his entire career ruined by a single tweet. His entire reputation vanished. He lost all of his fans, his career, and even his YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna go back 6 years and explore this instance to see if it was rightfully deserved. But before we get into any of that, though, make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to get 100K by the end of the year, and we are actually so close. So please subscribe if you're not already. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So recently, this tweet caught my attention. Mango Pole wrote a tweet saying, "This might be a hot take, but does anyone else think Coral losing his entire career over this tweet was a bit too far? LOL." There are literally pizza who are still posting on YouTube, but Coral lost his whole career because he called a fan cringe on Twitter. And yeah, that actually happened. I'm gonna be real. I'm not even fully aware of the situation. It's happened over 6 years now, I think. Oh, sorry, 4 years ago. Still though, a very, very long time. And I completely forgot what he said on Twitter. I mean, who can forget this? You know, the cringe. You know, that's just iconic. But I really forgot what he did and why people are so pissed off at it. So let's go exploring. Okay, so here's Kaneko's video on it almost 4 years ago.
Coral did a massive oopsie, and this is probably going to be a thing that many YouTubers are going to talk about.
So I guess what he did was he made a lot of base takes on Twitter, and you can really tell most YouTubers never got higher education. That's kind of a stupid thing to say, you know? Like, why would you want to get a higher education than high school if you can make a lot of money doing YouTube? And I think I know of a few other YouTubers who did the same thing. I mean, to be entirely honest, I was doing online school when I started YouTube. But I don't know, that's just kind of like a base tweet. But that wasn't the tweet that made him lose his entire career.
You can really tell most of these YouTubers never got a higher education because people were disagreeing with him on the previous tweet.
Oh my god, Albert, bro, what is this reply, bro?
So Tiff Stuff replies to Coral saying, because someone has an opinion that you don't like, doesn't have a higher education, you don't need an education to have an opinion. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying at all. These conversations I have of YouTubers on Twitter read like 10th graders. Many of the smartest people never went to university.
Then what was his tweet about? I don't understand. What was even the point of his tweet?
Then Tiff Stuff replies to him saying, "This is why I left the Pals Phantom. Too much shade, and now one of the Pals members making not needed drama over YouTube ads." And then Coral does the absolute oopsie, which really made so many YouTubers mad. Coral then replies to this girl saying, "You probably should have left the Pals Fandom because you are 17 years old consuming content made for 6 to 12-year-olds.
Bruh, oh my god, bruh, what the heck? I mean, that's a pretty bold statement. Imagine if someone like Dream posted a tweet like that on Twitter. That would be pretty funny. But like just straight up harassing your fans like that is crazy, bro. Those are literally the people putting food on your table. They're the ones buying your merch. That's a wild tweet, man. That is a wild tweet.
And then Tiff Stuff replies, "You probably didn't see the tweet, but I spent over $100 on my senior school jersey to have the Pals written on the back of it. Honestly, I'm shaking my head." And you know what Coral replies with?
This next tweet ruined his entire career, by the way. Simply just cringe. His entire career pretty much stripped from him right there. Now, you can already see all of the YouTubers going at him. Man, even Nixter V is going at him, bruh. If Nixter V is going at you, you know you screwed up. Oh my god, 6 minutes ago, Roblox got in trouble.
Today, Roblox is sad because something insane happened to his account.
Something insane happened to the Roblox account. Tell me, Nixter V, what happened?
Story number 1. The other day, Roblox was completely down for hours.
I can't watch this right now. I'm gonna get a brain tumor if I watch that for any longer. I'm sorry, Nixter V. But ever since that, pretty much he quit YouTube altogether. He's like came back a few times. He's posted some very crazy photos like this. He just randomly came back and posted this on Twitter. But after that tweet, he made an apology and pretty much stopped doing YouTube altogether. And he was removed from the Pals, which I didn't even explain. I mean, if you aren't aware, the Pals were a huge group of Roblox YouTubers. These were the biggest ones at the time. So he pretty much got stripped from what he was making most of his money from, and then he pretty much dipped. He came back September 15th and randomly put this song on his Twitter, but Coral ended up getting hacked. He became one of these crypto channels, and then he got terminated off of YouTube. And that was pretty much the end of the story for Coral. His whole career that he spent years building up got reduced to atoms by simply writing cringe. I mean, it is such a joke in the Roblox community. If I tweet out cringe right now, watch, people are gonna be responding about Coral. Oh my god, the comments on this post. Everyone is trying to cancel me right now. But I'm genuinely curious. Do you think that he deserves to lose pretty much his entire career over that single post? I mean, it was definitely very messed up and kind of doubled down on it. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy that something like that can pretty much end someone's entire career when there's literally people like Noted that are somehow still in the Roblox star program and could come back at any moment. I mean, obviously, there's got to be accountability for that. That's pretty awful to say to just one of your fans. Like, you got to remember, these are the same people paying your bills. These are the people that are showing their support at their freaking graduation. To say cringe, that is just absolutely wild. But I don't know, it's kind of a tough one. I pretty much agree with what Mango said here. He said there are literally pizza who are still posting on YouTube, but Coral lost his whole career because he called a fan cringe on Twitter. Now, I honestly don't think, though, his career really got ended. I think he kind of used this as just a scapegoat to just leave the online community in general, because he just slowly disappeared away from everything. And leading in April 2023, when his channels got hacked and his account got terminated, well, he didn't really have a reason to come back. So, Coral is just probably out there and living his actual life. And from his tweet about education, I could only assume he probably has some college degree. So he probably found a real job and is contributing to society somehow. And just from his tweets and demeanor, it didn't even sound like he was really enjoying YouTube. So I don't really know what to think on it entirely. And I'm very interested to hear your guys' opinion on it. Do you think Coral deserved to get completely removed and canceled from all of Roblox? Let me know below. But follow me on Twitter @RealSchlep. But anyways, we're gonna end the video here. Bye, guys.